What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tech Reacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech. We are going to change it up just a little bit. Guys, I'm so grateful for how the channel has performed and how you guys have responded to it. I can't even keep a real-time update at this moment because I did on the last video, and then by the time I posted it, we had 100 more subscribers come in. So it's unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for being part of this journey. Look, a lot of you guys and my little brother confirmed this, said that you need to watch a video called Hi Ren by an artist named Ren. I don't have any context at all other than when I'm looking at it right now. The video is 9 minutes long, so this is probably going to be a longer reaction video, but came in highly recommended. It's got 26 million views in 1 year. So we're going to rock and roll with Hi Ren. Before we do, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so that you never miss a video. So look, the video is long enough, so we're gonna dive into this thing. And so here we go. This is Hi Ren by Ren. Are we watching Saw? What's going on here? He's a good guitar player. Okay. He's using nylon strings, which has an interesting sound other than metal strings. They're also easier to hold down. That's interesting. Opener. Wow. It's hard enough to sing that, let alone play at the same time. Wow, that was cool.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Know your place to lead me.
Where's
Know
he
your
from?
place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think
my goodness. Okay, I can see where this is going. Okay. I'm a big NF fan. Stylistically, they're not the same. But the concept here is NF has spent a lot of his career with this internal battle, and the stark difference between his last album and the new album that just came out, Hope, where he's wearing all black and then now wearing all white. Most of the video in Hope is him talking to his former self. And actually the album opens up with Hope. And in the video is very similar to this, where he is basically arguing with himself. The NF dressed in white is him becoming better, becoming a better person, leaving trauma behind. And then the NF in black is how, but this is your comfy place. Like, why would you leave? You know, this is where you grew. This is where you became successful. So, okay, this is Ren, I guess, talking to Ren, like past Ren talking to, or growing, wanting to be mentally healthy Ren, talking to the Ren that I guess has kept him in like mental slavery, whether that be a trauma response or whatever's going on. He's an incredible guitar player. The use of nylon strings tells me that he has some sort of classical training. And the way that he shapes his chords, it's in D minor, which is ironically enough, according to Spinal Tap, the saddest of all keys.
From the kind of thing you normally play.
Yeah, well, it's part of a trilogy, really, a musical trilogy that I'm doing in D minor, which I always find is really the saddest of all keys, really. I don't know why, but it makes people weep instantly to play
The chord changes aren't too dramatic, like they're nothing, it's not dirty loops, but what he's playing is very technically proficient. His falsetto was cool. I'm liking the imagery here. He's obviously in some sort of room. You know what I even like, and I'm just now picking up on this, is this visual right here. So if you noticed, this lamp is closer to us, to the viewers, to the camera. And this lamp is further back and it's smaller. And if you pay attention at the very beginning of the video, it starts to flicker on and off. And I think that this is intentional. It's a good physical, visual representation of what he's doing. Over here, closer to us, bigger, brighter, closer to the present, new Ren. And maybe here, back towards the back, further away from us is old Ren, right? The lights are having a hard time staying on. This is interesting. Is this whole thing a conversation? Is my next thing, and is it enough of a conversation to captivate us for 9 minutes? We shall see. But I'm going to go back just a little bit to make sure that I'm caught up.
Distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. Cool. And I've been making some progress lately.
Good.
And I've learned some new coping skills.
Good.
So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect. You're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program. Rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me.
When he was talking to the other side, the small lamp, the big one flickered in and out, almost as if it was like,
and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered.
Almost as if New Ren was
doing something special with myself.
Almost as if New Ren was starting to doubt and give in to what old Ren is saying. I want to go back to New Ren.
This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great.
Cool.
And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I am
awesome.
we are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are
There's
me,
no
you
music.
are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting.
It's a very simple video, but it's...
And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that.
Jimi Hendrix, does that mean in his other music he's like a guitar virtuoso? I could see it, but I've never heard any of his other music before.
I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath.
You can see even on his face that when new Ren is talking to old Ren, I guess I'm going to keep referring to them as new and old. When healing Ren is talking to the other one, you can even see that his face, look at his face. Myself. His face is very defeated, almost as if he's really having a hard time believing that change can happen. But if you watch his face when he faces this particular direction, every time he sings, it's actually doubtful. When he looks the other way, it's very firm and understanding of who he is. Dark Ren knows who he is. New Ren, Light Ren, is still learning.
I'm a genius, and I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you.
I know who I am.
It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
I love this whole, stopping the music and just having a conversation.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives.
Did he mess up on purpose?
Have you, Ren? I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Oh, jeez.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Oh my gosh. Is he possessed by the devil himself? This whole time, look, I'm a Christian. I'm wearing a Pursue Worship shirt, right? It says worship drummer. There's no hiding that I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I believe that the devil exists. Everything that he's saying, this battle back and forth, I thought it was between old Ren and new Ren, similar to the NF transformation, but it sounds like it's very demonic in nature. And what's interesting is a lot of people, and I'm going to get a little theological on you for a second. You can't watch a video that says worship drummer and maybe not expect it, but there is a way that the devil works. And we typically think of the devil as red, hooves for feet, horns coming out of his head. That's actually not the devil. The devil, Lucifer, he says it, Lucifer, the morning star. The morning star, Lucifer is actually a fallen angel from heaven who was cast out because he wanted to take the place of God and have people worship him instead of God. Lucifer was actually the leader of worship in heaven, which is pretty crazy. And he was actually referred to as the most beautiful of angels. So he's not this ugly thing. I don't really know what he looks like, but he looks like an angel, is what I know, biblically. But the way that he works is with this. The Bible says that the devil's native language is lies and manipulation. Everything here is just straight lies and manipulation, getting you to believe something about yourself getting you to believe something other than what God says is true about you. So it's actually, I was thinking this the whole time. I was like, man, this is really how the devil and demons work. And then he just kind of proved my point that I was thinking by saying that this is something demonic. Now we got 4 minutes left in this. It's turning out to be a little crazy thing. Let's go. So the demon just got done saying, hey, I'm here. This is who I am. We have all these like diminished dark chords. A lot of diminished dark, what we call is dissonance. It's notes that clash. So what you're hearing are a lot of wavelengths on notes that don't go together, clashing against each other. Yeah. Which is just representation of what's happening. Now you've got this more augmented, dreamy state. Back to your D minor.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill.
But who's talking?
But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rain falls,
staring straight in the camera, it's creepy as crap.
I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong.
Oh wow.
And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides.
Wow. He's telling the story of Revelation. I don't know if Ren means this, but Ren is sharing the gospel right now. Everything that he just said, it is Jesus. Like, I stand in the fire for you. I go to battle for you. I take your place. I stand like my ways are eternal. And what's really cool is that dissonance. So a dissonant chord, music theory wise, is when you take the triad of a chord, usually 1, 3, 5, and you lower the 3 by a half step and you lower the 5 by a half step, and it causes this kind of tension. An augmented chord is actually the exact opposite of that. It's a regular major triad, but you actually raise the 5th by a half step. So the fact that he actually went dissonant to augmented musically shows that he's going from this dark to the opposite. He doesn't just go dissonant, or he doesn't just go diminish to major. He goes diminished to augmented, which is as far away as you can get music theory wise, to audibly communicate these two different beings, which I don't know if he's meaning it to be like the devil and Jesus, but like that's what I'm gaining so far. But we have 2.5 more minutes. I was playing chords instead of finger picking. And now all the lights are flickering still. This is heavy.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast.
He's not
It was
wrong.
never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods.
That's true.
And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Jeez. Okay. So far the heaviest one that you guys have recommended. Thank you. I think my brother did that to me on purpose. That was enjoyable. There was a lot musically going on. We talked a little bit about the theory. Like I said, I don't know if he means this, but Ren is preaching biblical gospel there. He is right about this tender dance, and the pendulum swinging from darkness to light, good decisions, bad decisions, happy times, sad times, you know, you know, sin and you know, righteousness. And it's what makes us different from God. He said gods, but it's what makes us different from God and angels and demons, because demons exist only in sin and in evil. Angels only exist in righteousness and glory, and God only exists in glory. So they don't dance the dance that we do. But I do know one thing. I do know that of the two sides that don't have to dance the dance, only one side stands in our favor, because the demons want nothing. The devil wants nothing but our destruction. God wants only our good. And that's what I choose to believe. That's what God has proven in my life. I hope he's proven it in your life too. So this was a very interesting video. What's also interesting is that he starts in a D minor, and his last chord is actually an F major. So the F major is the relative major of D minor. What that means is they make up the same notes. So in D minor, the only accidental, so think of a piano, all white keys, the only black key is a B flat. In F major, it's all white keys up to F except for the B, which is flat. So what that means is they're the same set of notes, but they start and end in different places. D minor minor keys tend to be more sad sounding. Major keys are more happy sounding. So I like that he started in D minor, he ends in F major to show dark to light, and he's choosing light in this situation. And again, he goes into this whole thing at the end, kind of preaching, but then also decides to end his song on that major chord, again, audibly emphasizing that he's chosen light. Guys, this one was really moving. So subscribe for more. Let me know what you think. I'm sure there's things that I missed. I'm sure that this is interpreted by many of you differently than me, but drop what you got out of it down in the comments. Very curious on the different perspectives, always willing to engage in some conversation. But go ahead and subscribe for more. We've got more videos coming over the next few weeks. I have a long list from you guys, and we're going to get to it, but I'll see you guys on the next one.